So while I was going through my collection, trying to decide what kind of videos I wanted to shoot, I remembered that Zack Snyder's cut of the Justice League just came out. And for all you comic book fans out there, you know, it was a lot better. And then I thought to myself, out of my fragrances, which ones would the Justice League wear? Stay tuned. What's going on, everybody? My name is Joshua, and this is our channel, ScentSense. To all the subscribers who watch my videos every time they come out, and to you new fine folks who are watching my videos, to you people, you make it worth it. And to all you new people who may be checking out the channel for the very first time, and you're trying to decide, should you stick around? I'm trustworthy. I won't trip up for you, you know? I'm not like Joe Biden, you know, climbing that stairway to his airplane. I won't constantly fall, you know? I won't drop the ball. I'm here. Jumping right in, these are going to be fragrances that I have in my collection that if I tried to pick one that would remind me of each Justice League member or one that I think they would wear, these are them. So before I start, I do ask that you consider subscribing. Go ahead and do that now. Get it over with because clearly you're going to stick around. And while you're at it, leave a comment in the comment section below. What are some fragrances you think the Justice League would wear? And go ahead and do that now and then just come right back to the video. So jumping right into it, these are the fragrances that I think the Justice League would wear. The first one we'll talk about is going to be a fragrance that reminds me of The Flash. Jumping right into it, let's do it just like The Flash, quick and easy. This fragrance I'm going to talk about reminds me of The Flash because it's invigorating, it's fresh, and it's super fast. And the sad part is, what I mean by super fast is, well, it doesn't last very long. It's there, and then it's gone in a flash. From the house of Dior, Dior Homme Cologne. Dior Homme Cologne is lemonade in a bottle. It's zesty, it's exciting, it's youthful. And if I were to guess, this would be something I think the Flash could wear. And even though it smells fantastic, I really do believe that it doesn't last very long. And that's one of the problems with this fragrance. And I think it's one of the big letdowns. And the Flash, he's there and then he's gone. Just like this. So my fragrance for the Flash is none other than Dior Homme's Cologne. Next up is a fragrance that has a kind of fuzzy or metallic vibe, and I'm pretty sure when you hear metallic, you think machinery and metal, and you think of none other than Cyborg. And if that's what you were thinking, you are correct. From the house of ISSEY, we have L'Eau Super Majeure d'ISSEY. Super Majeure is an ultra unique scent. It has a fuzziness to it, a metallic vibe. It's very fresh. It's very sharp. I think that this would be something that Cyborg would wear. And it's good for a young guy. So, I mean, Cyborg is a young guy. I think this is great. I think this would be great for a real life young guy. So if you're a younger guy who wants a fresh, slightly sharp, kind of fuzzy, kind of different smelling fragrance, this would be it. From the house of ISSEY, the Cyborg fragrance, the metallic machine of the fragrance community, is L'Eau Super Majeure d'ISSEY by ISSEY. So Batman is a regular Joe with a lot of time and money on his hands. He likes gadgets and doohickeys and stuff to connect to his little, belt, his handy dandy belt full of gadgets. And I think this fragrance lends credence to that. The color of the bottle is perfect for him. And not only that, it's a grenade. From the house of Victor and Rolf, we have SPICEBOMB Fresh. I no longer own SPICEBOMB. I actually gave it away to a friend of mine that I work with. And I decided to keep this one because this is my favorite of the group. So if I have this, I'm really not going to wear the original. This is basically the original with a fresher side. Something you can wear in the earlier months of fall and right between winter and spring when spring's first showing its face. This is not something you can wear in full-blown spring in Louisiana because it would be entirely too hot to wear this. But I will say this would perfectly fit Batman. I mean, just look at it. Does this not make you think Batman just like pulls a pin, throws it down, smoke comes up, he ninjas out, finally finds his way out. Batman. I don't know why they think he's so great. I hate Batman. From the house of Victor and Rolf, SPICEBOMB Fresh. So Wonder Woman was kind of tricky, but I think I found a fragrance that's perfect for her. This fragrance can be elegant. This fragrance is kind of seductive. I think it's alluring, and it's kind of masculine and men can wear it, but it also has very feminine qualities to it. So a lot of women actually wear this fragrance too, and it kind of dances along that line. And Wonder Woman is all woman. She's gorgeous, she's powerful, she's strong, but she's also masculine in the fact that she will whip your ass. So I think this fragrance is perfect because she's not afraid to wear it, and I think it would perfectly encapsulate who she is. From the house of Tom Ford, Tom Ford's Noir Extreme. I mean, look at the bottle. It has like this sense of elegance to it. Kind of reminds me of the first Wonder Woman movie where she shows up to that like gala or ball and she's all decked out and she looks gorgeous. I think this would be something she would wear at that time. Man, this one is just so good. And like I said, I think this is something that could be worn for a woman or a man. I think it's often overlooked when it shouldn't be. I think that a lot of men are not comfortable wearing this. I do think there's more women who are comfortable wearing this, but this is just super sexy to me. From the house of Tom Ford, we have Noir Extreme. And you know, the cliches keep coming. This fragrance is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. It is blue, it is aquatic, its name is Aqua. Aquaman's fragrance is Bulgari's Aqua Pour Homme. I mean, it's a water droplet, people. It's got liquid that looks like the ocean, you know, swashing around in there. It's an aquatic fragrance. It's strong. It's awesome. I mean, it's Aquaman, man. I mean, Jason Momoa probably wears this in real life, if I had to guess. This is, without a doubt, the first fragrance that I thought of when I thought of this video. I think that Aquaman would definitely rock this. It's perfectly named. And no, he wouldn't wear Aqua Amara even though it's colored closer to him because it smells like freaking toilet bowl cleaner and it's trash. So he would wear this one in my brain, in my world, maybe in your world, Aqua Amara, even though it's trash. This one would be the one that I would suggest for Aquaman. So the scent that I suggested for Aquaman, or I selected for Aquaman, is Bulgari's Aqua Pour Homme. Last but not least is the boy in blue, the golden god, the man with the S on his chest, the guy who comes to save the day. My all-time favorite comic book character, his name is Superman. The fragrance I chose for him is going to rub some people the wrong way, but I think it's perfect because it's the best-selling fragrance. He's the best-selling comic book hero. It is the most popular fragrance. He's the most popular. And it also is one that just gets the job done and gets hated on. And no matter what you say, ladies love it. And no matter how much you hate on Superman, you just can't beat him. From the house of Dior, we have Dior Sauvage. Now this is the EDT. This is the original. And although basic, this one is my favorite. It's got that freshness. It's not nearly as heavy. This is what, in my opinion, Sauvage is always supposed to have smelled like. The eau de parfum and the parfum gets a little too dense for me. I think this is perfect because I think Superman is kind of basic in a lot of characteristics, so he would just grab this, spray it on, and I'm sure Lois would be in his neck saying, man, I love that. Someone at the Daily Planet said they were wearing something called Savage. Is that Savage? And Superman would be like, baby, it's Sauvage, which means savage in French, but it's Sauvage. Sauvage. So like I said, this is the quintessential easy grabber, the most popular men's fragrance in the world. And Superman is the most popular superhero in the world, and with good reason. But anyway, from the house of Dior, the Superman fragrance, Dior Sauvage. So those are my Justice League fragrances. What are some fragrances in your collection that you think Soup and the crew would wear? I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you've made it to this point of the video, I do ask that you consider subscribing because clearly you've enjoyed the content enough to get to here. If you have enjoyed the video, go ahead and like the video. And while you're at it, like I said, subscribe. Click the notification bell. That way when my videos come out, you'll be the first to know. You know, do all that stuff that everybody asks you to. Just actually do it for me. I appreciate it. Looking out. As always, and most importantly, I'll smell each and every one of you later. Peace.